Hi, and welcome back. I had to record a video to finish this journey because, wow, I mean, I knew that 2026 was the year when our new life really begins. But recording this whole journey for you just made me realize how big it actually is. With that said, I know that for a lot of us who have been on the growth journey for a while now, this is the year we've been waiting for. It's when we finally move from a point that felt like stagnation, though really we were learning the whole time, and we see that in retrospect now. But this is when we finally move forward and we step fully into our power. We take responsibility for that grand vision that we hold for our lives. And we actually make it happen because, oh my God, it's time, right? Isn't it? And if that's you, and I know it's you because you wouldn't be here otherwise, we also have to be aware that for a lot of people, and possibly even a lot of people that are very close and dear to us, but that have not yet started their own growth journey, it's not going to be an easy year. And a lot of them are going to be jolted awake quite abruptly. And with all the fire and the speed and all the energies that we were talking about, it's going to be nearly impossible for them to make sense of what is happening to them, let alone integrate it all in real time as we go. So this year, like it always has been, but this year it becomes really obvious that it's your sacred duty. It's your purpose, your mission to support them on their journey, to help them out because you're the one who's a few steps ahead. But regardless of the fact that you are a few steps ahead, you also need to be supported as you support others, which is why I have an invitation for you. Now, in the welcome video, I mentioned a few resources that you can use to go deeper into everything that we talked about in this workshop and make it personal to you. And I do recommend doing that because otherwise you really only are getting half of the picture. So you're just getting the collective picture, but you don't know how it's going to affect you. But I also know that A, you have a lot on your plate, and B, trust me, I know how hard it gets when you're always trying to do everything alone and by yourself. So that initial invitation still stands. You can get all of those resources or some of them separately and go through them alone. Or you can join the Wise Way Collective and get all of them, plus a year-long access to this workshop already included. And you don't have to go through any of it alone because we're going to be doing it all together in real time. So, what exactly am I talking about? So, the Wise Way Collective is something that's been in my field for years, and it's finally coming alive in 2026 because this is the year when the importance of a real community and genuine human connections with other human beings, like aside from everything that we'll be doing in the collective, that's when that really becomes not just optional, it becomes essential this year. You know, it's the year of the fire horse, and the horse is often thought of as the symbol of individualism, but really, by its true nature, A horse, a wild horse, is a herd animal. And honey, so are you. So the Wise Way is a collective of women who are choosing the cyclical time paradigm as their new reality in 2026. And in it, we follow all of the natural cycles in real time together. So, not just the big collective ones we talked about in the workshop, but we also move with the cycle of the moon and the way in which she actually shifts the vibe every 2.5 days when she moves through the different astrological signs. And we're overlapping that with your hormonal and energetic cycles and the seasonal cycles of Mother Gaia. So we have rituals and seasonal routines that support your body and your soul. And we have practices and recipes and protocols and full moon sharing circles. And you also get it all down on paper every month in form of a cyclical planner for you to stay on top of everything if that's what you want. Because the whole point is really that once you shift the paradigm from the linear to the cyclical, you don't have to stay on top of anything anymore because your body is always telling you everything you need to know because it's always reading the signals that it's getting from Mother Gaia and Father Sky. And so that's really the goal of the Wise Way Collective, for you to come to a point where you don't need anything external anymore to tell you what to do or when to do it, because your own inner authority is so strong and unshakable. Because it really is, because even the earth and the cosmos, that are the two forces that we work with, they are just maps or compasses, really more, to your own truth. Like the sky is reflected within you, the earth is expressed through you, as above, so below. But you are the center of it all. So the Wise Way Collective is set up as a monthly membership that you can cancel whenever you feel like it's no longer supportive for you. Plus, like I said, it gives you access to the Embodied Astrology Masterclass, to the Cyclical Goddess Awakening mini course, the Timekeeper Cyclical Planner, and this workshop for the whole year, which is over like 200 euros worth of value, or 6 times as much as you'll be paying for your first month in there. So, the doors officially open on February 1st. Now that you went through the workshop, you know why that is such a special date. And if you're feeling the call, I really cannot wait for us to start doing life the wise way together. Now, with that, I hope, I really do hope that this workshop, this audio journey, has given you a lot and more than you hoped for. I would honestly love to hear about any ahas and breakthroughs that you might have had. So pop into my DMs or send me an email. And that's it. I'll leave all the links you need under this video. And regardless of how you choose to navigate 2026 and who you choose to navigate it with, may it truly be the year when your new life begins. I'm sending you so much love. Mwah.